Hi, I'm Karen from Growing Through Coaching. This video is going to be all about recovering from mistakes because we all make them. There's this great quote by Sue Atkins. It says, "There's no such thing as a perfect parent, so just be a real one." And that's what I try and do. I just try and be a real parent, which means I'm going to make mistakes. So this video is for those of us that make mistakes, that fail and falter and are really just trying to figure it out as we go along, because that's what life is all about. We figure it out as we go along. We're courageous. So when I make a mistake, it kind of sits in my stomach. It feels uncomfortable. I know I did something wrong. It sits in my heart and my head because I'm feeling really bad and I'm thinking, why did I react that way? There was no need to react that way, but I did anyway. And I started thinking, like, how do kids feel when they're getting yelled at or punished for something that wasn't really deserving of it? They're probably feeling really guilty. They're feeling like it's their fault somehow. They're questioning themselves, and they just have a lot of questions of, like, why does this even happen? So here's something that I practice now. It's the 4 R's of recovery from positive discipline. The first one is recognize. Recognize that you did something wrong. We all do something wrong, but let's recognize it and look at it as something that we can learn from, because that's what mistakes are. Mistakes are opportunities for learning. The second one is responsibility. Take that responsibility, take that ownership. Don't pass it on to your kids. I never want my child to feel like a victim, and I certainly don't want to be the person that makes them feel like a victim. So I'm going to take ownership when I do something wrong. The third thing is reconcile. This is so difficult for parents, but we ask our kids to apologize when they do something wrong, so why wouldn't we? If we made a mistake, if we punished when it wasn't deserving, if we yelled because we were having a hard day, just apologize. Guaranteed, our kids are going to forgive us. The fourth thing is resolve. When everything's calmed down and you're all level again, like, figure out how to do it better next time. Figure out a solution that's going to work for everybody. We're going to make mistakes. That's okay. Let's figure out how to get past this. And going forward, to try and avoid those mistakes, be really aware of when you're starting to lose your cool. When you're feeling like, I don't have everything in order and I'm just going to react. So get in touch with what your body's going through. Get in touch with what you're feeling and what you're experiencing, so you can really stay on top of that and avoid reacting without reason. Take a few minutes when you start feeling that bubbling in your stomach and your heart's racing, give yourself some self-care. Take a moment to breathe. Find like a positive timeout space where you could just relax. And when you do that, you're modeling the behavior that we want for your kids. And even if you do make a mistake, recognizing responsibility, reconcile, and resolving, that's modeling the behavior that you want your child to be doing when they make a mistake. So model the behavior that you want to see in your children. We're all going to make mistakes. It's going to happen. So figuring out how to handle that mistake, that's the most important thing. So hopefully through awareness and connection, forgiveness, and finding solutions, when you make the mistake, you now know how to handle it. You model that for your children, and they know how to handle it. Well, courageous parents, that's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm Karen from Growing Through Coaching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.